It's triggering time! Yeah, that's right, Mad Mike here, and it is time to piss off some more fan bases. In the first video, I went from A to D, in the second video, I went from E to L, and in this video, I am going from M to P. Let's get this shit show on the road. Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, I know he's not a metal guy yet, but you just know that he's going to try his hands at this after his inevitable failed attempt at bro country, so I'm lumping him in here. Kelly, you are Logan Paul on meth, and not even good meth. I'm talking about that crunk-ass shit made in an asbestos-filled basement contaminated by cockroaches. 5 years ago, you became the Robin Ventura to Eminem's Nolan Ryan, and you've been flailing around with your head cut off ever since. The fact that you are calling yourself a mainstream sellout just shows how fucking delusional you are, because outside of your small but more toxic than 3 Mile Island fan base, nobody likes you. Rap fans are tired of you, pop punk fans are tired of you, and eventually bro country fans, metalheads, bluegrassers, and jazz elitists will get fed up with your bullshit too. Get fucked. Machine Head. Wait, why am I roasting a Deep Purple album? It's one of my favorites. Marylin Manson. Why the fuck is anyone paying attention to you still? Oh, right, the allegations. Okay, I'm gonna tread carefully here. If the allegations are true, then I hope he rots in prison getting butt-fucked by Ian Watkins. If they're untrue, then, well, it won't change the fact that he was a flash in the pan in the 90s, and even then, he was still in Rob Zombie's shadow. Mastodon. Imagine having a band with 3 lead vocalists and none of them are able to fucking sing. Butt Crack the Sky is an overrated piece of shit, and the rest of your stuff sounds like Tool and Pantera's redheaded stepsons grew up and raw-dogged it behind a fucking Denny's. Mayhem. I'm not gonna dive into any of the controversies surrounding Dead, Euronymous, and Varg because that is a low-hanging fruit. Instead, I'm just gonna roast your music. You fucking suck. At best, you made incredibly mid, poorly produced albums that checked every black metal cliche in the book. The Mysterious Dom Santa ass is nothing special. It's a fucking second-rate Bathory worship album with no memorable songs or hooks whatso-fucking-ever. Fuck that album and fuck this Goodwill Hellhammer. Megadeth. You are the metal band equivalent of a 60-year-old married dude who's still hung up on his ex from high school. Meshuggah. Hello, we're the nostalgic gent band. We go chugga chugga blom blom so you don't have to. In all seriousness though, I do think it was clever of you guys to name your band after what each and every single one of your riffs sound like. I really tried to like you guys, but literally every piece of music you've ever made bleeds together more than an emo wedding. Metallica. Dave wrote everything. Kirk goes walk. They played with Lady Gaga. Saint Anger snare. They cut their hair. Death Magnetic ear rape. Bob Rock ruined them. Justice for Jason. James goes yeah. Lars can't drum. Slayer is better. Iron Maiden is better. They sold out. Megadeth is better. Anthrax is better. They died in 89. They died in 93. They died with Cliff. They died in 2000. They died in 2003. Singing Rihanna in the car. Napster. Drunk James was better. They're a poser band. Some kind of monster sucks. Ministry. You only have one song in your existence, and it's the one where your singer does some Porky Pig impersonation. Morbid Angel. The more time passes between Blessed Are the Sick and now, the more I realize that Richard Brunel was just as important to this band as Dave, Pete, and Trey were. He had a sense of atmosphere and melody that complemented Trey's chaotic nature perfectly, and when he left, you guys never made anything close to your first 2 albums. Now with the release of this forgettable nothing burger and this piece of shit, you have flanderized yourselves into oblivion. You will always live in the shadow of altars and blessed, and you'll have to live with the fact that you made Elude Divinum Insanus for the rest of your lives. Motionless in White. I am still really fucking pissed off that scoring the end of the world happened, so please bear witness to my never-ending rage toward this band. Your singing is annoying, your guitar playing is generic as fuck, your drumming is anemic, your bass playing is completely uninspired, your albums are all fucking shit, you dress like fucking tryhards, your makeup is fucking disgusting, your live shows are more boring and pretentious than a fucking Paul Thomas Anderson film. Everything about you is fucking cringe, and you'll be forgotten about in 3 years once your teen girl fan base moves on to the next goth-looking douchebag they wanna fuck. Go fuck yourselves and take the fucking skid marks on your eyes with you. Your music sucks, your image sucks, your fan base sucks, you suck, fuck you. I tell you to go to hell, but even Satan has better taste than this. Motley Crue. Why in the Dunkin' Donuts fuck are you guys still around. They can't play anymore, Vince can't sing anymore, and Vince Neil looks more bloated and out of breath than I am after a walk to the fridge. Even their fucking cameos are embarrassing to watch. Please just fucking retire for your own good, Motorhead.
Oh, look at me, I'm Lemmy, and I just shred my bass, and I think I'm cool because I was a roadie for Jimi Hendrix and I did acid with him, and I'm a total ladies man who's banged more girls than even the giggest of chads combined will ever even look at, and I'm one of the most influential metal musicians of all time, and I play rock and roll, and I'm literally a god. Oh look, I'm so badass.
Seriously though, you are the goats. I love you and miss you so much, you magnificent bastards. Lemmy, rock in peace, you awesome, awesome man. Napalm Death. People love you, but why? Nightwish. Oh look, it's Evanescence for people who love video game soundtracks. When people say power metal is cheesy, play them this band to confirm their beliefs. Obituary, the most overrated old school death metal band ever. You get circle jerked as one of the pillars of the genre, but nobody ever tells me exactly what you guys did. You know who you are? You are death metal's equivalent of Creed from The Office. No one knows what the fuck you do or how you got here, but you're just here. You're just a second-rate death metal band that got lucky because you showed up on the first day the death metal office opened. Opeth. It's time to be real with you. This band hasn't been relevant since 2001. Fans like to point to Heritage as when things started to take a steaming pseudodelic dump, but it was right after Blackwater Park. Since then, you've kind of just been hanging on and falling back on tired ideas, and when that wasn't working for you, you moved on to your yes worship phase that's worked out about as well as CM Punk's UFC career. You have now been relegated to being a legacy act that lives off past glory. Overkill. Did you release one album in your career or 20? Ozzy Osbourne. It's just so fucking sad here. The guy is being shoved out on stage like a zombie and auto-tuned to death. Just let this guy retire for fuck's sakes. Enjoy what's left of your life in your backyard sunbathing. Ride off into the sunset while you still can. It does look like he's giving up live shows for now, but I'm not sure it's gonna stay that way. Either way, it doesn't really matter because we all know Sharon's gonna turn him into a hologram after he dies. Pantera. Dear Phil Anselmo, fuck you. Fuck you so hard for dragging this band's corpse back out and taking a massive shit on both Dimebag and Vinny's graves. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. For the fans, for the brothers, for legacy? Fuck you. More like for heroin, for spitting in the Abbott's face, and for money. You are a bigger fucking sellout than you accused Metallica of being. You shat on Dimebag before he died, Vinny wanted nothing to fucking do with you, and yet you're dragging their band, not yours, out on this fucking tour like Disney drags one of their IPs out for a live-action remake. Why is everyone so okay with this? He is openly bringing back a band that wasn't even his band in the first place, that was led by people who were sick of his shit. It's fucking disgusting.
But that's just fine. I'm just glad to see Pantera again. I'm gonna cry.
Well, that's not true either, because you're not seeing Pantera, you're seeing Down with new members. Fuck you, Phil. Try not to scream white power during the set, you fucking racist bitch. Pestilence. It's fitting that you're spacey because there are more people who've walked on the moon than there are fans of your band. Poison. Oh, get fucked, you fucking second-rate rat ripoff. This band was butt rock before butt rock. The most generic songs with the most generic riffs in a genre that was becoming more generic by the day. Bret Michaels is the Flava Flav of glam metal, complete with his own garbage reality show that treated women like props. Oh yeah, I'm sure this reality show, where a bunch of 20-something Playboy models are clamoring for the attention of a washed-up, burnt-out two-hit wonder, is totally legit. You are the Jessica Simpson to Motley Crue's Britney Spears. Protest the Hero. Dillinger's Failed Escape Plan. Psycho Synner. Sorry, this series is called Triggering Metal Fanbases. That means Devil Daddy would actually need to have a fan base to trigger, so I can't really do my job here. But what I can do is trigger all the metal fan bases that hate this band by saying, Devil Daddy, please don't stop making music. We finally have our own Neil Breen, our Derek Savage, our Tommy Wiseau. You are so committed to making laughable garbage that all I want is for you to make more laughable garbage. Everyone, please buy all of their records, buy their merch, dress up as Devil Daddy for Halloween. We finally have our own Cool Cat, people. We cannot let him go away. And that's it for Triggering Metal Fan Bases Part 3, folks. Did you like this one? Did you not? I don't really give a shit. Get ready for Part 4 because I'll be roasting Tool in that one. Bye, fucks.